Okay. I accidentally stopped that last video, so here's another video. All right. If you've been with me now, I was just about to tell some stories. You know, this is where all hard. You know, this is where it all started. Okay. Just a half a mile outside of the main town. I mean, I'm still bordering city limits right now, and yeah, became a true believer down here. Anyways, I stepped backwards and I went down the fucking, slid down that bitch. Oh, well, whatever. That was fun. Entertaining. Okay, here's the deal. Here's what went down. Two and a half years ago that summer. Okay, you got the bike trail, you got the river, and in between you have a stretch of land. Okay, a stretch of land that nobody is even gonna walk through, because you can either ride your bike down the trail, or you're gonna take a canoe or a boat or a tube or a raft or something down the river. You're not gonna go down this fucking 300-yard stretch that's in between. Okay, that's where they roam. That's where their highway is. That's their sanctuary. They know people aren't gonna fucking leave the trail, and even if they did, they got a spotter position for any possible dangerous entrance into their domain. So they're gonna be living stress-free life, man. Okay? People are predictable, and the more you realize that easily this is the real deal. And I've seen them 3 times, so I don't have to keep saying that. But for you guys, just go out and see. Go out in the woods. Come with me one time. I'll show you stuff that you just can't explain. Okay? Anyways. Okay, so right up this road it turns. And then right here, it's just like about 75 yards up there. Right down, not to the river, but halfway down, my friend had a big tent, okay? And his son, right here, you know, right here, he had a tent, okay? And they were living back in them woods, okay, the summer before, but the city said, they're in city limits. They said, you gotta move. So he come across this creek and he just went right there. Okay, this guy's a cool motherfucker, okay? And I mean, he sat there all summer. I mean, he's like right on the border of city limits. And then the cops, they come towards the end of the summer and they're like, yeah, city limits was extended. I think that's what happened. City limits was extended. You gotta go. Okay? Well, whatever. They had been living down here for 2 whole summers, okay? And I come rolling in on the tail end of the second summer. I mean, I knew they were down here, but I wasn't about to go become one of the fucking, I don't know. I never made it down here, okay? Well, the year before that, when they were down here, I had my house, my family thing going on. But during the course between them 2 summers, the next summer, I was out of the house by the end of that summer, and my woman had left me, okay? So I'm on my own. I'm free, okay? You should never let Joe roam free. Anyways, look at what I got myself into. Anyways, okay, so he was living there. His son was living right here, okay? All right, I come rolling in about, you know, middle of August or something, and I come down here, you know, and it's the best spot in the river. Right away, I'm like, wow, these guys, I mean, they're complaining about this and that, and don't even know what they got down here. They don't even know what's surrounding them down here. But so I'm down here, right? I'm getting the grand tour, you know. I came down here with this kid, right? And you know, and then there's his dad and the son. They're standing there, right? And one of the first things I said to them was, so, you guys got any Bigfoot activity down here? And of course they laughed and thought I was joking, you know. I wasn't joking, but I sort of kind of played it off like maybe I might have been joking, but I asked in a serious manner, you know, but I still could have been joking. But anyways, no, really. I'm like, really? You guys don't hear any strange noises or anything out there? I mean, you don't think, Bigfoot activity, you know? They're like, no, right? I'm telling you, man. So I hung out for like an hour, over at Steve's tent, right? I got up and started to walk down this trail, right? Because I was gonna go over to his son's tent. And I'm telling you, right when I stepped out onto this trail, I heard a tree knock. I mean, like, and it came from over there somewhere, right? And I'm like, no way. No way. Literally half hour ago, I'm like, you're Bigfoot activity, you're a big fucking joke, right? I mean, I didn't go, hey, tree knock, Bigfoot, but I heard one, okay? I'm like, okay, let's see if we hear another one. I'm telling you, man, for a month, every time I got up out of Steve's tent or in his area, he had a fire pit over there and stuff, campsite, every time I got up out of that chair, I mean, I took 2 steps out of that chair towards this trail, I would hear a knock up right in before the trail even. Not even loud, it was just one, okay? I'm like, whoa, right over there, okay? Could I have a Bigfoot over there, all right? Now, I don't jump to conclusions, I don't get crazy, all right? And if Bigfoot was over there, fuck, I'm not surprised because of all the stories I heard from friends and family and older guys and just people who have had strange sightings of different creatures and beasts and stuff. And I was always intrigued with these stories. I mean, I used to even like go find people that were in the story told by another person to corroborate what that person said. You know, yeah, me and dude, we were together, this happened. Well, I went and tracked down dude to find out if the story was the same as dude. And it was, okay, every time. So I already had my suspicions, okay? And plus some activity that had happened to me the month prior, you know, in the middle of the summer at my mom's house in Bluff Country of Wisconsin. I mean, that's some fucking prime country too. The itchweed is 8 feet tall down there. I'm telling you, man, a wall of itchweed, you don't know what's behind the fucker. Okay, think about it. You're not going through it. When there's a trail going this way around the itchweed, this way around the itchweed, what do you think is right behind the itchweed? Nothing? Or anything that wants to be back there. If they can shield themselves from that itch, which would be the fur coat of Bigfoot, they could hang all day. They could open up a clearing behind the wall of itchweed that I would see down there. And believe me, on this river too, in Minnesota here, she gets thick down here, okay? So I heard it right over there. It knocks, right? Okay. Days went by. Maybe a week or maybe 2 weeks. I heard probably 100 fucking knocks all around this fucking woods everywhere I went. And I was going out, I was investigating, I was looking for prints, anything, right? And at that time I had no idea of anything. You know, I mean, I didn't have any idea of tree structures. I didn't have any idea of like spotter positions or like wallows or bedding areas or escape or, you know, like backup plans, escape routes, fallback positions, what they were doing to get around us, because they want this creek water. The water comes out of the fucking ground over here like a spring, just right here, 100 yards away from the water, and then it's the freshest fucking water you ever drank, right? Well, I mean, I wouldn't blame a guy, you know, I don't want to drink river water either. You think they want to drink the river water? No, they want that fresh creek water, okay? So how were they drinking creek water when he lived there? His son lived there, and the creek's right there. Well, I'll tell you about that in a second. But what I gotta say is this. 2 weeks later, me and his son had my very first sighting. I had him with me. This was no doubt. I mean, I'm telling you, this is no doubt. I'm not a fucking crazy person. This was real. I'll tell you that story too sometime. But it was just, see the snow? About 200 yards, the tree line, past the snow. Right there. Okay? Alright? And once I saw that shit, that was it. Alright, I'm going to shut this tube down one time, but check out part 3.